Good evening, the time is 8:03 p.m. Monday, August 30th, 2021. The news headline: IPOB members arrested by Ghanaian police. The news in full. It was gathered that members of the proscribed group in Nigeria were arrested by security operatives during a meeting and were transported in a van to a police station. According to Genesis News, the indigenous people of Biafra members were arrested at Mallam Junction, Accra, Ghana. This is coming after the presidency described members of IPOB as terrorists. The presidency, in a statement on Sunday, signed by the Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, said the group and its members are responsible for acts of terrorism in the southeast region of the country. It blamed them for the attacks on police stations and other residents in the region, adding that the group is only hiding under the umbrella of struggling for freedom to perpetrate its acts of terrorism. The time is 8:04 p.m. The analysis. Just in now, there is a video circulating on the social media platform not too long where the members of the indigenous people of Biafra, known as IPOB, ably led by Nnamdi Kanu, were arrested during a meeting by some security operatives of the Ghanaian police, where they were transported in a van to the police station. They were actually arrested at a junction known as Mallam Junction, Accra, in Ghana. This is coming after a presidency described members of the IPOB as thieves and terrorists. Of recent, Garba Shehu, the Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, called the IPOB a lot of names, tagging them to be thieves, tagging them to be terrorists, and that they are just faking it to be freedom fighters, which they are not. He alleged that they are responsible for the acts of terrorism in the southeast region by burning down police stations and attacking the police officials. Just of recent, we learned that the police went to the camp of the IPOB, and on their way back home, the IPOBs actually retaliated, where they set some log of woods at every exit of which the police would take to get out of their camp. And this was a tug of war between them, where some police officers were killed and some of them were taken to the hospital, as well as the police also noted that they arrested some of them, actually collected some sophisticated arms from them and took from them a Hilux box and some other explosives, which was caught in the camp of the indigenous people of Biafra, known as IPOB. Meanwhile, the group was once alleged that the IPOB members that have been killed by the federal government in 12 months, sometimes in 2016, was numbering about 631, and about 52 groups comprising religious bodies, student associations, youth and women associations were threatened to merge with indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, if the federal government failed to release their leader Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally from prison as ordered by the court. They said that 631 IPOB members were killed by the federal government in that year alone, adding that some were kidnapped in hospital, while several others were murdered. Lady Ifeoma Nwako, a chairperson of the Onitsha Fish Dealers Association, who addressed reporters from the meeting, described the situation as unacceptable. She said that Mazi Chidiebere Onwudiwe was allegedly kidnapped by the DSS in June, alleging a plot to bomb churches and computer village by the DSS. And this was also the same because before the police actually busted the southeast region where the IPOB actually had their camp, it was noted by the PPRO of the police that they were informed ahead that the IPOB are planning another attack on the police stations, and they had to quickly act ahead of this case. And therefore, they had said that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, also orchestrated the killing of 60 persons and destruction of property in about 55 violent attacks across southeast and south-south zones within 4 months. This has been a tug of war between the federal government and the indigenous people of Biafra. The indigenous people of Biafra have alleged the federal government of killing them illegally for just self-determination, which is not a crime in the country. Meanwhile, the federal government are also alleging them that they are terrorists as they have been proscribed, and that they would not tolerate any form of inciting war or calling for breakup of the country. The news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that the letter dated April 26, 2021 detailed the atrocity committed by members of the indigenous people of Biafra on the alleged instruction of Kanu, who was then in exile. With several Kanu's brokers from Europe, there were concerns in official quarters that some Western countries were justifying IPOB's violent acts under the guise of the group's pursuit of self-determination. And the government have been of the opinion that the indigenous people of Biafra are only hiding under self-determination and hiding to be freedom fighters and hiding to be supporting the Christian association. Meanwhile, it is a guise to extort money from the citizens of the country and also to dupe them and to cause a breakup in the country, which would not be possible. And according to the demand from the Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs to some Western countries, the federal government objected to a statement by an agency of a Western nation whose government had noted and admitted that the creation of Eastern Security Network, ESN, based on its understanding, was to combat insecurity. The ESN was created by Nnamdi Kanu, which is likening to the likes of the Amotekun of the Southwest and also that of the Ariwa, that the Eastern Security Network was aimed at protecting the Indigos from the Fulani herdsmen and other bandits who have took up their time to kidnap and to disrupt the activities of the Son of the Soils. The federal government in its letter, however, considered the statement by a Western Union as justifying the establishment of the militia by a non-state actor and glozing over the destructive and violent acts of the IPOB and the ESN. Now, the latest of the news is that some IPOB members have been arrested in Ghana, Accra, by the Ghanaian police. Good evening. The time is 8:12 p.m.